Hello, BookTube. Welcome to Lizzie Faye Loves Books. I'm Elizabeth, and I am coming to you again from Emily's hospital room. It is Monday evening, October 22nd, and we are still here. She has been recovering and doing very well. It's been a slow comeback from the 100 seizure day last week, but she's been doing much better. However, the seizures have started up again, but much milder this time. So today they made the decision to go ahead and put an EEG back on her, and so we're going to go ahead and probably be here a couple more days. And I wanted to thank all of you so much. Those of you who watch my Friday reads and are, sending your prayers and well wishes. We really appreciate it so much. I have not taken time to comment back to each of you individually because all I have is my phone, and I hate typing on my phone. So I just wanted to give you an update and thank you so much for all your prayers and support and for watching that video. So I had an idea today for a video because I was sitting here and looking at the books that I had brought with me. I did get to run home on Friday night and help Katie get ready for homecoming, her homecoming dance, and then I had to come on back. So while I was there, I grabbed a couple more books, and I was just evaluating my reading goals for the rest of the month. And as of this morning, I thought, wow, it's the 22nd. We have 10 days left in the month of October, and I was looking at all the print books that I still need to read, and there's 10 of them. So I thought, wow, 10 days, 10 books, can I do it? So I thought I would do a quick video and let you know what I'm still trying to get read by the end of the month. Now, some of these I'm already currently reading. There's at least one on my currently reading list on Goodreads that I haven't started yet, but it's on there. And a few that I still need to start and hopefully finish by the end of the month or shortly thereafter. Now, if the nurse needs to come in, at any point during this video, I'll just pause it and then pick back up wherever I left off. So, like I said, I have 8 of these books here. 3 of them are on Kindle, and then I've got physical copies of the others. And then the 2 that are at home, I can't worry about those right now, but I'll get as much read as I can in the books that are here, and then when I get home, I'll worry about those 2. So I decided to make myself a chart. I mentioned this the last time when I was doing the Create Your Own Readathon. I started a chart here when I did my hospital vlog, and I decided to do that again. I forgot to bring a highlighter, but I will just color it in with my pencil, and that'll be fine. So let's start with the first book. Now, the first book, and actually the only one I have read so far today, is one that I don't plan to finish because it's a bind up of 60 books, and it's the Bible. But my goal for the Bible this year is to get to the end of 2 Kings, and my overall goal is to read the Bible entirely from beginning to end by the end of 2020. So this year's goal is to get to the end of 2 Kings, and I had gotten behind a little bit, so I've been trying to read several chapters a day over this past week, and I'm almost caught up to the point where I can just read a chapter a day to finish out the year. So I read 7 chapters today, and I believe if I read 6 chapters tomorrow and finish 1 Samuel, then I can pretty much read a chapter a day for the rest of the year. So that is awesome. I'm super excited about that. Okay, so moving on to my my print books. This one doesn't have anything to do with a read-along. This was just a book I wanted to pick up because I started this series, I guess, for Booktubeathon. It's the Butternut Lake series. This is book 4. This one you could pick up at any point. It could be a standalone because so far I'm half done, and there are I have not seen any characters in this book who were in the previous books. So it just happens to be a similar setting, and it's the same lake as the other books. But this is about 2 sisters who are opposites. One's very meticulous and organized, and the other one's not. It kind of reminds me a little bit of Monica and Rachel from Friends. And so far, I'm really enjoying it. And then one of the read-along books that I have been trying really hard to catch up with is Redeeming Love by Francine Rivers. This is awesome. It's heartbreaking, but it's really a beautiful story. I am in the next to last section. We had divided this up into 8 different sections. We are scheduled to finish it by October 26th. I thought the nurse needed to come in, but she's like, no, I'll wait. I told her what I was doing. So anyway. So let's see, what did I get to? So Redeeming Love, I have 8 chapters left. So even if I don't read any today, if I read 2 chapters starting tomorrow, 2 chapters a day, I will finish it by the 26th, and that would be awesome. So that is my goal there. And then I did not bring Cape Light with me. That is another read-along book, and I can't remember exactly how many chapters I have left. There's 14 chapters in all, and I may have read 5 chapters. Anyway, if I read, if I read about a chapter a day, then, that'll be good strides to getting it done by the end of the month. I don't think I will get that one done by the end of the month. It's not as high on my priority list. I, in fact, rescheduled that read-along a little differently, structured a little differently, so that anyone who wants to join in on that, we just need to finish that first book, Cape Light, by the end of December. So I'm not going to stress about it too much. However, this one, I need to get going on. This is book 2 in the Cherry Cola Book Club series, The Reading Circle by Ashton Lee, and we are scheduled to do a discussion and a live show about this one on the first Saturday of November. So I kind of need to get going on this. Nobody else has commented about it yet on the Goodreads group, so maybe they're waiting on me to get started. So I'm going to try to start this one tonight. And there are 21 chapters, so if I read 2 chapters a day, I should come pretty close to getting it finished by the end of the month. So that is my goal with that one. Then the other read-along, well, there's 2 other read-alongs. One of them I have on audio, and I have already finished that book for this month. It's the Harmony series by Jody Thomas. So I finished book 2. It was a reread. And then in print, I need to read Sweet September, which is book 2 in the Home to Heather Creek series. I did not bring that book with me either, so I'll worry about that tomorrow or whenever I get home. Then that covers all my read-alongs except for an audiobook, The Apple Orchard by Susan Wiggs. I have not started that yet either, but it's not one of these 10 because I have it on audio. So I do need to get that one done by the end of the month. I know a couple of people are already reading that one and have already been commenting about it. So I got to get on the ball with it. And then another book that I ordered interlibrary loan, and once it, of course, about the time it came in, I still had a million things to read, and I don't really have time to read this right now, but I want to, and I don't want to have to send it back and reorder it, so it needs to get read. This is Never Say Never by Geraldine Dawson. This is also book 2 in the Emily March trilogy, Callahan Brothers. Geraldine Dawson is Emily March. So this is the early edition, Never Say Never. And I also have book 3, which is called something about twice. It has the word twice in it because I remember thinking, it's book 3. It should have the word third in it and not twice. But anyway, I have both of those books from Interlibrary Loan. And as long as I get to this one within the next 10 days, then I'll read the next one in November. So that is a goal. And then the other 3 that I have access to are on my Kindle, so I will show you those real quick. One of those I've already started. It is called Winter's Morning, and it is book 2 in the Spencer Funeral Home Niagara Cozy Mystery series that is written by Janice J. Richardson. Let me show it to you as soon as it comes up. Well, where is it? Oh, here we go. Winter's Morning. I've read the first one and I thought it was wonderful, and so this one so far is great. I'm on chapter 5. It's set in a funeral home, and it is written by an actual funeral director, so I think you ought to check it out. Then I have also a novella which I purchased a while back, and I have not started it even though it's on my currently reading list. For some reason, I guess when I opened it on Kindle, it registered to Goodreads that I had started it, and I haven't actually. But it is the novella in the Remnant Chronicles called Morrigan. Well, shoot, I hit the wrong button. Okay, let me first tell you about Stranger Realm by Jack Castle. That's the third one here that I need to read. I have not started this. I told Jack that I would read this in October, if not sooner, and I have not done it, and I've really got to get on this. This is kind of creepy, weird, theme park gone wrong kind of story. It's book 2 in the series. I've read the first one, and I got to get on this one. I mean, October is the perfect time to read this book, so I gotta get it done, and I know I'm going to enjoy it. Let me show you the other one I just accidentally hit the wrong button. Here's Morrigan right here. Isn't that a beautiful cover? That's the novella that is part of the Remnant Chronicles by Mary E. Pearson. I've read the first 2, and I think this is like a prequel story, but it has 21 chapters. I hope they're not long. I was counting on it being a short book, but we'll see. So if I read a chapter a day, or 2 chapters a day, I should be able to get this one done by the end of the month and get it off my currently reading list. So that's it for the print books. Those are my 10 print books that I need to read by the end of the month, or at least make a good effort in that direction. I will show you real quick a couple of the audiobooks that I hope to finish too, but they are not part of this 10. On Audible, I've got a couple of things checked out. I have started 3 Wishes by Stephanie Bond. Oh, the playback's going to start. I don't need the playback to start. Anyway, it's trying to start, but I don't need it to. It's what's behind that is a magic lamp, Aladdin's lamp, and here maybe you can. Oh, there. Can you see it there? Then I also checked out Emma by Jane Austen. I've never read Emma, and so that's on here. Something called Feeding the Dragon by Sharon Washington is a short Audible original, and that was something free that Audible offered, and it sounded really good. It's only like an hour and a half, so I have that on here. And then on Hoopla, I've got 2 things checked out. The Best Halloween Ever by Barbara Robinson. I can't wait to read that. It's so cute. It's only like an hour and a half, so I'm super excited about it. And then I checked out Giant Days. I actually checked it out earlier in the month. Well, something went wrong, but you guys have seen Giant Days. It's all over BookTube, and it's a graphic novel. So I want to get that read. I had checked it out and started it, and then I accidentally let it expire. So I've got it again. All right, so that's it. That's what I'm hoping to read by the end of the month, or at least make a good effort, good stab in that direction. And I've got my chart here, so I'm gonna color in on my chart, and I'll try to keep you posted. I don't think I'm going to do any more of a vlog or anything from the hospital. It's just too hard to film here, but I wanted to give you my goals for the rest of the month. And that's it. So that's all for this video. Thanks again for your prayers for Emily, and hope to see you soon. Meanwhile, I hope you're having a great day. Read a good book, and God bless you.